Hello, everybody. I saw this case last night and I just want to pull cards on it really quick. This probably isn't going to be a very long reading, but I kind of want to see what comes out for it. Mia Campos, she was a pregnant teen and she was found unalived. Her boyfriend, ex-boyfriend / baby daddy is in jail, but not for anything that happened to her, just for lying to police. So I'm going to play this recording and I'm going to pull cards during, and then we'll look at anything extra. This is an energy reading. It's all alleged, my opinion, not fact. Let's begin. I don't have my mic on because I can't figure out how to get the sound to come out of my computer while my mic is plugged in. So if anyone has tips, let me know, but sorry if the sound's a little off.
A pregnant Georgia teenager goes missing and is tracked down by her family using her cell phone location. But unfortunately, she isn't found alive. Police now have somebody in custody, but not the way you may think. We're breaking down this case with Georgia criminal defense attorney Lauren Zimmerman. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. Jesse Weber. Police in Loganville, Georgia, which is about 30 miles east of Atlanta, are investigating the death of a pregnant 16-year-old girl. This after her family discovered her body in a wooded area in Gwinnett County. The teen was reportedly 7 months pregnant. This is according to her family, which they told Univision Atlanta. Mia Campos' family says the teen left home sometime the night of July 14th with someone, but never returned home. They say they tracked her cell phone in the hopes of finding her. And according to a news release from Gwinnett Police at around 1 a.m. on July 15th, her family called 911, saying they had discovered Mia's body by tracking her phone location through a phone app. Initially at the scene, investigators were unable to determine how Mia died, but after an autopsy the next day, her death was ruled a homicide. However, investigators have not released her exact cause of death, so there's a difference between manner of death and cause of death. The following day, July 17th, police arrest 20-year-old Jesus Monroy, who they describe as Mia's ex-boyfriend, and charged him with providing false statements to a police officer during the investigation into Mia's slaying. But there is no word on any further charges directly related to Mia's death. In other words, he is not charged with murder or manslaughter or anything like that as of yet. Now, officials have not said if Monroy is the father of Mia's baby, though Mia's family confirmed to local media that he is. The Atlanta Journal-Constitution reports the baby was going to be named Sebastian. A motive in this killing remains under investigation, as well as trying to understand who exactly did this. Authorities told local CBS Atlanta affiliate WANF that Monroy is actually not the only suspect that investigators are looking into. The Campos family has also started a GoFundMe page to raise money for expenses, and her mother, identified as Miriam on the GoFundMe listing, writes, quote, "Mia, my daughter, the girl of my eyes, my baby, has passed away with her son in her belly."
Okay. This is what I drew. Don't know if we'll find out what it means. I believe that to be a tree. Arrow to the tree. No idea. Some kind of triangle. 3. I just wrote suspect because they were saying that he's not the only suspect. So I'm wondering if there's 3. Yeah. So let's see what flips over here. We have DNA in reverse. Aliens in reverse. So there should be DNA that they're having a difficult time finding, or there is DNA that's not all the way processed yet that's going to be helpful, or they need something to match the DNA to, which may be why they arrested that one guy to see if his DNA matches a sample of what they've gotten. That may be why he's not the only suspect here. Neighborhood, military operation, debt in reverse, a debt exposed, neighborhood. I don't think that only one person did this. Help, and they called in a favor or an IOU. You owe me, you're going to pay now. It feels like almost a situation where I take this girl and something goes wrong, and then I call someone to help me figure out what to do next. It doesn't really feel, because Colts, we flipped over that we could see. So it feels like it wasn't a pre-planned multiple person thing. This is more like something goes wrong and I need to call in help. Freedom, because I don't want to go to jail. DNA in reverse, freedom. I feel like the DNA that they're going to find, or the DNA that they're going to match, is not going to be the person that they have in jail. It's like, I feel like because someone else was involved, maybe that person wasn't as careful, or that person left their DNA. Let's go more into it. Hold on. Portal 5D under aliens in reverse. So I do belong. Multiple people are seen here. 3 people are seen fully here. One person, this person's head's cut off. So 3 people are seen fully, and I wrote 3 on there. I'm feeling like it's 3 total, the girl and the 2 people who are involved in this. Life insurance. You need to help me get out of this. It's under military operation. You need to help me get out of this. Psychic abilities, intuition in reverse, under debt in reverse. You owed me, but you didn't expect to pay up in this way. I almost feel like it's a situation where, like, I get someone to come help me, not telling them the full scope of things, and then boom, they're in over their head, but it's too late. What's the energy between Mia and the boyfriend or ex-boyfriend that they now have in custody? Mia, Judgment in reverse, High Priestess in reverse. I misjudged this person. I didn't see what secrets they were keeping, or I didn't see what they were capable of. His energy towards her. 6 of Swords in reverse, the Star in reverse. In private, I'm making things worse. Behind the scenes, I'm getting worse. I'm not progressing. I'm going in the wrong direction. Something is going wrong. What was going wrong when it comes to him? Truth. So confirmation. 10 of Swords in reverse. I need to take the swords out of my own back. I need to heal. From what? The Fool in reverse. I don't think he wanted to have this baby. If he didn't want to have the baby, why would he? Why? What would make that the case? The Emperor, Page of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. I want control. I don't want what I'm being offered. I want to make a break from this team. It feels like he did not want to have this baby. Okay, so let me go at this from a different angle then. Okay. Give me a play-by-play of what happens when she leaves the house. So what was Mia's energy before she left the house that day? The Hierophant, 5 of Wands in reverse. I'm committed to stopping this argument. I'm committed to getting past this fight. I'm committed to doing what it takes to move past this. Move past what? The Chariot in reverse. Move past our blocked forward movement, because he did not want 6 of Swords in reverse to move forward in the calmer waters. It feels like she was trying to convince him that it was going to be okay with the baby, with having the baby. Yeah, 7 of Wands. I'm trying to defend myself here. I'm trying to do what I feel like I need to do for me and the baby. Okay, so she leaves the house. The World in reverse. 2 of Swords in reverse. I don't realize what I'm getting myself into when I leave the house. Something that I expect to come to a conclusion is not going to reach the conclusion that I expect it to come to. So she leaves the house and gets in the car. Queen of Wands in reverse, drama. Two of Pentacles in reverse, someone with their priorities out of place, like someone who doesn't want to have a baby when they're already 7 months, when their partner is already 7 months into the baby making process. So what goes down in that vehicle? 8 of Cups, 3 of Cups, Hanged Man in reverse. I'm walking away unfulfilled with what happened. I need to call in some kind of third party. I had the number 3, Hanged Man in reverse, because I don't want it. It's like it's what I did or me. If I don't cover up what I did, I'm going to have an issue here. Is it fair to say that something started to happen in that vehicle? The Emperor. Yes, the Emperor caused some kind of heartache or pain in that vehicle. So it feels like something goes wrong in the vehicle, and then what? What happens after that? 10 of Cups, Knight of Cups in reverse. I call someone that I'm close to, maybe a literal family member, maybe someone I consider family, maybe someone I can trust like a family member. This Knight of Cups upright is an offer. Okay, so in reverse, it's that debt card. You owe me. You owe me, and it's time to collect. Yes, so you are going to help me with this partnership. 2 of Cups. You owe me, and it's time to collect. We're going to be in this together. It feels like someone overreacts and something goes wrong, and they try and call someone else in to help them deal with the consequences of that, so they don't have to face legal consequences of it. So like, let's hide the body. Yes, 4 of Cups. I'm being given something, I'm being offered something. Hey, you need to come help me. That's that phone call or text message, or somehow I reach out and contact you. So it feels like there's more than one person involved in this, but one person that caused harm. Yes. King of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, me and my family member. I'm turning my, look how his back's to the 10 of Pentacles. I'm turning my back on this person. I don't care how this is going to affect them. I just am thinking about me. So it feels like something goes wrong, and the person who does something to her physically ends up calling someone else to help hide what they did. 6 of Pentacles, giving and receiving. That's that debt. You owe me. You have to help me. You owe me. Why did the person owe the other person? Death. 7 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles in reverse, 8 of Wands in reverse. Some kind of a delay on expenditure of finances. I'm trying to buy time, and doing something to her is going to help me buy time. There's that same card, Colt in reverse. Blackmail paid off. You owe me, I owe you. Outer space in reverse. Someone who's in the inner circle of that person. Is it the person they have in jail that did it, or did he get someone else to do something, is my question. Biology, chemistry, scientific in reverse. So that would be lack of DNA evidence in reverse. It feels almost like the person who did it got someone else to help so that they could put their DNA there, so that they'd be the one to go down for it. That's what this feels like. Stranger in reverse, someone you know. I am aware that your fingerprints are going to come up because I made sure they would, so that mine wouldn't. If we could have 4 cards from Mia. Gift package in reverse, that would be the baby. A gift they don't want. Four cards from Mia. If I'm on the right track, or to help me get on the right track. Pattern, repetition. So this is something's thief. Timeline issues. So again, I said trying to buy time or trying to delay something. Pattern repetition, thief, something. When someone gets themselves into a bad situation, they step on others to get out of it. And she was the one stepped on this time. So this isn't the first time that this person has taken something from her. So this is someone she knows, someone that she's had issues with before, someone that does not want the gift of the baby that she's trying to offer. What have they taken from you before? Debt in reverse, neighborhood. Everyone can see it. I'm pregnant. What have they taken from you before? My innocence. What have they taken from you before? My innocence. Fear. This person's made me feel in fear before. What have they taken from you before? Is it fair to say that there's been some previous incidents between Mia and the person that they have in custody for lying to police? Truth, Ace of Swords. Okay. I feel like it's going to be a little complicated, though, because it's like the person who did it was very maybe smart about how they didn't leave their DNA, but it feels like they purposely left DNA of whoever they got to help them. Strength in reverse. So I can overpower you. Star in reverse. You didn't expect to see that. You thought that your info would be kept private, but if I'm leaving it for it to be public, Seven of Cups in reverse. So it's a clear whodunit, and it's not me, it's you. I feel like the person that they have in custody is the person involved in actually harming her, but I feel like there's also going to be some other kind of DNA evidence that links to someone else, and I feel like that's the cleanup person. But it's almost like the person who's in custody wanted the cleanup person to go down for it by themselves, even though that person is someone who likely trusted that person as family. What's this? Tree and arrow. What are we referring to here? Mental health in reverse. Health issues in reverse. Strategy in reverse. The strategy being revealed, he was trying to get inside her head, likely to get her to not have the baby. And when that didn't work, I caused some kind of other issue so that you don't have the baby. I'm wondering if he wasn't trying to necessarily harm her at first, but thought that he could somehow get her to miscarry the baby. And when it didn't happen, something was taken too far. Treason, upright, betraying your own. So in this case, betraying your own girlfriend and baby. What's this triangle? Accomplice, partner in reverse. Okay, so there is more than one person involved in this. A triangle and then accomplice, partner in reverse. It's not just two of us, it's three of us. The Mia and the two people who harmed her. Well, one person who harmed her and the other person who helped to clean it up. Is that fair to say? Plot twist. Yeah, not what we're expecting to happen. Number 5 represents change. And look, take, you can't really see it, but it says take and then 2. Take 2. It takes 2 people to do this. Is 3 the third suspect? Is that what, let me use this deck. Is 3 talking about the third suspect? Judgment, yeah. And look, there's 3 people as the main focus on the card, and there's 3 people in the background on the card. Judgment is 3 people were involved in the finality of this. So Mia and the 2 people who were, one harmed and one disposed of her. That's what I'm getting. Let's do one more. I just want to see if we can figure out what's going to happen. occult in reverse makes me think I'm doing this for you. I'm not getting anything out of it. I'm doing it simply because I owe you. I'm kind of my camera went out. Knight of Swords, so some kind of fast information that's coming out about this person, some kind of direct information that's coming out. Page of Cups in reverse. We're about to see a very immature side of this person, so maybe there'll be text messages or something that don't look very good. 10 of Swords, a painful ending. I do think that he's going to end up getting caught for this. It feels like it's going to be a little difficult to prove, but it does feel like there's something that's going to be helpful. Yeah, the Sun. Something will come to light. Will the other person, the third party involved in this, pay for their role? 5 of Swords. The Tower in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse. It does feel like there's going to be someone else brought up. I don't know if it's just him mentioning it in his own trial and it not working, almost like, okay, buddy, you're grasping at straws. But I do feel like there's someone else who helped in the cleanup of this. I feel like it's going to get brought up, but I don't know if it's going to go anywhere. But I do feel like with the person that's already in custody, there is going to be something that comes to light. That's that final nail in the coffin for him. Please remember, this is an energy reading. It's all alleged, my opinion, not fact. Have a good day.